1. We got it.
You're on.
We on.
You're up.
Okay.
Tuesday.
What is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Definitely. All day.
Yep.
Yep. Got that
The
worked.
11th. I had a doctor's appointment today.
Oh.
I took, where'd he go? There he is.
Ah.
I took Jiminy to the doctor's with me, and he was perfect. He also amazed everybody because, you know, that's one thing I never thought of really trying to prepare a dog to do is back out of the way when you're in one of those little rooms with a table, and the doctor comes in and the door opens and it gets really kind of crowded. You got to be able to back that dog around out of the way. And he was good. Everybody was shocked. Actually, I was pretty shocked too. But he looked good too.
But he's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Jiminy's good boy.
He's like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
He is good. And so what else did you do today? You went to hospital.
I did do that.
Was that up
And
in
then
Newburyport?
Judy came and picked me up because she had Larky at a children's episode over there in Danvers. That dog coped with 88 children, no bigger than he.
All right, so young children.
Young children. Some of the young children had parent with them, or somebody with them, adult with them. But he put up with the whole thing, and he was perfect. He's a good dog.
He likes that sort of thing, doesn't he?
That stuff.
That's his. That's kind of his
I
speciality.
didn't check with Judy to find out if he really got tired of it, but she said he put up with it the whole time. Every child patted him when they left the room and things, and some of the kids were terrified of dogs when they came. And Judy came away from the whole thing saying, "The people who run that show are saints."
Yeah,
She said, "I don't know how they do it." And
I know.
some of the children are absolutely wild. They really are.
But he's very sociable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
He loves being in and round about people, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
Hey,
he won't be a
pasta!
Hey, pasta.
Get out of his dinner.
Pasta.
Pasta!
Pasta. Hey, pasta.
Yeah. So how many children? 88?
88. It was in 2 separate groups.
Oh, 44 is still a lot at one time.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Because it's like herding frogs, children that size, isn't it? You know, for a dog. You know, they're everywhere and they've got hands and legs.
Well, these had a child adult attached.
Well, that's 88 each session then.
Yeah, that's right.
So there we are. We did adults and children today.
She didn't specify, but we just count bodies.
Right.
Well, there's still a hell of a lot of people.
Yes. It certainly is.
Because we only had, I think we were up to, 38 from yesterday?
You were at 38 yesterday.
So we have 38 and 88.
So
we're done for the week.
You're finished. In fact, you could put some into the following week as well. Get a good start.
Right.
Oh dear.
But we've adjusted our whole hay bales thing to accommodate horses and dogs. You know, my going to these senior living places. You know, I don't need much support at all. Like it's $60 worth of gasoline a week. About.
That's your community outreach program.
I know. Community outreach, fine. But that is at the moment about my only requirement to take these dogs anywhere. But it'd be nice. Be nice to have people pay the $10 to have it go to that too. But
Yes.
But that hay bales is kind of expanded to be all of Crazy Acres.
Yes.
Various, whatever we get going. You have a veterans thing going.
Yes, I do.
And that's
We've all got
going
veteran-
to where?
Here.
Oh, they're coming here.
They'll be
No,
coming-
didn't you mention going?
Oh, so the veterans, what we're going to do is we have you going to veterans' homes as well.
actual homes, or is
Yes.
this homes for veterans?
Yes, and I think there's one
That's
in...
different. You can't.
Yeah. No, not their personal homes.
That's
You know.
not- that's okay.
Yeah. No, we're not doing home visits yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
I can do home visits, but I only walk 30
Yeah, there's
feet and I fall
but
over.
there's only one at a time. You'd take a lot to get
I
100 a
know.
week. So
I've done pizza. At any rate, go
yeah,
ahead.
so I think there's one in Chelsea.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, so you can go back there.
I know all about that one. I went there on 3 floors, all the floors of the building I was in, and one of the nurses was very specific that I went and washed my hands every few minutes. I think that was actually the opening of COVID, and some of them were sick, and she didn't really want to tell me that.
Yeah.
I don't think I got it, or maybe I did. Who knows?
No.
But at any rate, she was very specific about wash your hands, soap.
Yeah.
And she stood there and she watched me.
Yeah.
You ever watched a doctor wash his hands?
Yes. My father's a doctor. Your
Oh,
husband was a
There you
doctor.
go.
Yeah.
Gets it all on the wall,
Yeah.
the floor. all over the
Sing a
place.
song, whatever.
Yep. And the
Yeah.
fingernails grow.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Anyway, go
that ties in the whole of the Crazy Acres offering.
ahead. Okay, Chelsea, I know. Give me the next one.
I don't know because it's the veterans officer that's going to
Organize.
pinpoint. Yes.
Well, I do know. Well, let me tell you the ones I have been to. I have been to Hanscom Field.
Where's that?
It's down there, down
Right.
128,
Okay.
past the Burlington Mall.
Right.
And I have been to one in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh.
That's a little bit of a spin to get there.
Yes. Have you been banned from any of them?
No.
Good to know.
No, the only thing I'm banned from is Costco.
Oscars. What happened
Well,
there?
that's
I was
for speeding.
For speeding.
Okay.
Didn't you know that?
Obviously.
No, I had no idea. No
In the
idea.
aisles, no
I
less.
was, I was teaching the dog to pull me in a wheelchair. I was going very fast.
Ah! Oh, well, hey, you know. they
It
should
threw
have-
me out. Anyway, no, I haven't been banned. Those are the only 3 I know of, I think.
Yeah, so that's good because that ties the farm in
Yeah.
with your COP
What
program.
about, okay, but are you going to get the groups together when I go there? How are we going to organize this?
That's what the
Somebody else is doing.
yeah, that's what someone else will tell us where we need to be in numbers, etc. And the other thing is we're going to bring veterans into here as well,
Yes.
onto the farm later on once things have calmed down a little bit.
You know what we could do? These are men mostly, aren't they? We could set them up building swing sets for adults.
You could.
Because all these nursing homes, they could use a swing set for adults.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know that's actually
Need
a
a
really
project.
that's actually a really nice thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be nice for that.
that'd be
but,
interesting.
you know, outside of
And
those-
we need a bunch of pipe.
So
It's not
we
expensive.
on a scaffold board.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's definitely something we could look at. But I've got a chicken run needing built first.
Chicken. Oh yes, we need
Chicken,
the chicken
there's
run.
one, the brown chicken loves to sit on
Your back, I
shoulders.
know. It jumps off the ramp and sits on your back.
One of the chickens.
If you bend over in the chicken house to clean, it jumps off the ramp and goes on your back,
Really?
and it just
only
sits
one
there.
of them just likes to sit. If you walk in and do something, it just like
See,
Bizarre.
now, that's the kind of thing I need.
You
to
could
know.
take that.
I could take that to the nursing home.
Yeah, this one.
It can sit
Yeah,
in the shoulder.
It does. It's,
There you go.
It
That
sits on.
would
Yeah.
loop down my
It
back.
sits
and
on.
that-
Yeah, it
A
just
cloth,
Yeah.
a poop
Cloth,
cloth, like
yeah.
you do with children,
Yeah.
babies. Yeah,
it sits
so
on your
sorted.
shoulders for like most of the day. When I was
Yeah.
We'll get it organized.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
get it organized.
And that ties all of the sanctuary part, the veterans part, and your community outreach program all together.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
Well, it gives us a lot to do. Let's
good.
face
Yeah,
it.
some extra
Yeah,
things. Yeah.
keeps us out of mischief for a while,
Yes.
and then we'll move on to swing sets.
Yeah,
There
we
you
can
go.
do
Yeah.
some sets.
Okay.
That would actually be a really good project because you could have teams go out and assemble them.
You know, it's only 2 pieces that are about this big
Mm-hmm.
at the top. You do know that.
Is there a health and safety issue?
That way, and that way, and that way.
Uh-huh.
And you stick the other pipes
Fit in.
into it.
Yeah. That's got a, what is that thing called? It's got a special name.
Triangles.
So if I go to Home Depot and say, can I have
No,
2 triangles,
these-
please?
These, you have to make these.
Right.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
I was a long time ago, before all this chaos started. I was about to buy a welder.
Oh, I heard.
You heard that one. I got sidetracked.
I had a welder and a welder mask in my garage for a while.
Really?
Oh dear.
Wow.
I know. I've hidden it now though,
Ah,
because I can't find it. Anyway, are you going to do your mail today?
Oh, is that what I'm here for?
Yeah.
nope.
That's
Not
what
today.
everyone else is here for.
Maybe not today.
What is this one? Doesn't say. Okay. We'll get at it.
Yeah, thanks for that chicken.
Hi,
It's shoulder
Jiminy, the
chicken.
good boy.
Every day I go in there, she's shooting up to my shoulder.
Yes.
And then I put her back on the rack.
Hello, honey pie.
The other one's hair is growing back. So
Yeah, that's good.
I stepped on her toes. Oh, sure.
Oh,
Oops.
oh my. A knee sleeve. I wonder if that's something I got. Sarah, Ted, and Holly Dunlap. Well, there you go. Okay. I found these knee warmers and thought you may like a pair. Great to wear all day and at night. Thank you for your great work. Truly appreciated. Well, isn't that nice? Sarah, thank you.
That's nice.
Sarah, Ted, and Holly Dunlap.
That was very
That's
kind.
very nice.
Thank you.
That's
I
nice.
certainly will try those.
Yeah.
You know what else I will do with them? I will put one on my arm from here to here
Yep.
when I drive a car. This elbow is
Rubs.
bad. Yeah, well, that's very nice.
That's good.
Okay, we did that part. Then we had Michael.
That's for
That's
you.
that one. And here we have Deidre White. And for lack of anything better, I'm going to open it. Because I don't know of a Deidre.
Nope, me neither.
What the heck?
It looks like it's an advertisement anyway, but
You guys open it for fun.
it'd be interesting to see where they got it from.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's a student loan.
Oh,
Oopsies.
it's for my student loan.
Yeah. For your welding course.
There you go.
There you go. Well, it has the confirmation number.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Someone's missing it.
I can't understand anything else on here, though. For over 20 years, we've helped thousands of co-signers and students invest in their education. Oh, you poor bastards. I honestly have gotten to the point where I think that colleges just figure out how to make you take another course for another $3,500
For more money, right?
before they'll give you their degree.
Right?
You know?
You
More
did
money,
a
right?
you did a year in Edinburgh, didn't you?
Yeah.
So when we go to university, you do 4 years, unless you're doing medicine or
Yeah.
dentistry.
Yeah,
You
right.
just what?
When we go
Yeah.
to university, it's done in 4 years. 3 if you just want to do a basic honour, a
Yeah.
basic
Yeah.
course. And then if you want to do an honours, it's 4 years. You're done, dusted, no postgrads, no nothing.
Yeah.
Because you go in at the beginning, you do a sort of general year or two, and then you're trained in what you're going to do.
That's smart. So that's
Yeah,
what she
so
said.
you don't have to go and
Okay,
specialise
well,
later.
Unlike
I approached the whole system, let me tell you.
Yeah,
I decided that your people getting out of high school were the equivalent of our people getting out of college.
yeah,
Their education was entirely different. I was
Yeah.
so far behind them.
I know.
Here I am, third year of something here, college here, and I didn't even match the beginners over there.
Yeah.
That's
But
weird,
it is,
right?
it's because...
That you're separated early about university students and
Yeah.
tech students. What do you call them?
Yes. Yeah, people who are not going to go into further education sometimes.
Yeah.
But, you know, the funny thing
And
is,
it's all paid for, right?
it's all free, yeah. For tertiary education for all. But the other thing is, when my son came over he was 14. And when he went to, it was over high school, they tested him because chronologically he fell into a funny gap. So they tested him and they wanted him 2 years ahead.
I believe it.
I was like, he's going to be in university when he's just past mid-teens. And I'm like, I don't think so. And he's a boy and they develop psychologically slower than girls. So we kept pulling him back. And it's just a different education system.
Somehow, I don't think ours wins the battle.
Is that great? Yeah.
But then again, the government is paying for tertiary education. So it's in their best interest.
Yeah.
Whereas over here, it's the parents and the students that are paying for tertiary education.
that's true.
At which point you can stretch it out as much as you like.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's true, because like Beverly didn't have accreditation for a long time with letting go to Beverly High School.
Yeah,
Because it was
It
really
is.
sort of pointless. Cause,
it is.
Gwen got out of high school at 16.
Mm-hmm.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I got out of
So before she could drive, she was.
I got out of high school at 19, and then I did North Shore.
What?
High school. I got out of high school.
She was 19.
And then I went to college for a year. I did hair, and then I was 19.
But she looks good for 50.
Am I right? And I'm not 50, right?
You got to keep up with everyone else in the team, you know.
So I was on the younger side, but, you know,
Yes.
doing so that. So
Yeah.
it's weird. Yeah, a lot of people do different age groups. So it's weird.
Okay, well, leave us going on here.
But it's, yeah, you don't have a real great
No, it's
system over
difficult.
here. But I did like a trade school.
Also, the group I was with, there was no drinking.
In Scotland?
Yeah, my whole group. They never
Really?
drank, and there was only one smoker in the whole group.
Really? Wow. I don't get
Never
the
drank,
whole.
never drank.
I don't
I
get
never
the
went to a party where there was liquor, or, you know, I went to a lot of parties.
Yeah.
It was that.
That's because you do your Scottish country dancing.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
no,
you
I-
can't do that unless you're sober.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you're better if you've had a drink.
yeah.
Thank you. Oh, it's Jan Gerhold.
What's what?
Jan Gerhold.
That's correct. I could have told
But
you.
you knew that from looking
I
at the
did.
contents.
Put that over there.
We can pop that in big because we've
I'll
got
put
one
it
every
in.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, we do things like meet outside Edinburgh on some hill or another at 2
Mm-hmm.
o'clock in the morning.
Arthur's Seat
Arthur's
to
Seat.
watch the sun come up.
You got it. Wash your face in the dew or something.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, it didn't
Tried
work
it.
either. Okay. Perhaps this day can be salvaged after all. Mhm. I can only lead a cow to the truth. I cannot make you believe it. Okay, that's not a cow. I cannot lead you
Yeah, you.
to the truth. I cannot make you believe it. That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes a bit more sense.
Bear
makes more-
wrestling and horse tripping are illegal in Oklahoma.
Ah,
Yeah.
I would hope
I
so.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be illegal everywhere.
Okay. I gotta try those things on. Okay, so then we have my action brings my one step to somebody else. I don't know
There
who
we
that
go.
is. And I don't do these.
No, I don't look at them either.
Yeah, Shark Week.
To our friends at. I think that's getting me down to the bottom here. T-Mobile free.
Nothing is free from these mobile
I know,
phone
they
companies.
lie. That's a lie.
No, I know.
They're lying.
So this lady Tiggy says we're actually technically an interactive working farm. That's what we're creating.
Interactive work. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Very good,
Yeah, and I want my camera people to be able to come here and visit,
Yeah.
stay someplace.
Yeah,
I don't know where exactly, but
we have, a
maybe
very,
it's.
we have a very nice trailer.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I
it's
bought the damn
microwave
trailer.
AC. Hey,
Yeah,
you know.
18 a microwave is even better.
Exactly.
It has like a little stove, right? Or no, does it?
and it is very interactive because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, you always got
Well, you're allowed if you come from California on a red eye, you're allowed to sleep late the first day.
All right.
But after that,
That's
everybody's up and working generally around 7 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I don't go along with lying around in bed all day. This is not a spa. This
Yeah.
is a working farm.
That's
And
fun.
people loved it. They,
Yes.
they
You know-
they kept coming back.
People pay good money to go on vacation in the summer to farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. You're right. Yeah.
And when you hit them with trouble, they'll wait a minute.
And we can offer it for free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for free.
And Diane says maybe you could start a Sunday stew once a month, including buds, staff, volunteers, and visitors.
Oh, one thing I get going on the Sunday stew is every Sunday.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are good. Yeah, you make
Because
some-
I'll never
you
keep
make
track of what Sunday it is.
Yeah. And yes, we will get a video of the chickens. There's lots
They're
going on
still
with
laying
them.
down our shoulders.
The lady from the camp said the kids loved it and so glad Carlene, Judy and the dogs will be coming back.
Oh, good.
That's good to hear.
So we have somebody from that place that was watching us here?
Yes, must have been.
Oh, wow.
Yes, or maybe she's spoken with Judy.
Yeah. We
Uh
picked up a couple new ones, I know.
huh.
The lady who saved my chair, and finally, she was very nice about coming back and saying, "Have you got it working yet?" She worked for Golden,
Yes.
but she was dedicated. And
Yeah.
so I told her about this, the Daily Doggy and the mail calls. But I think she was going to watch us.
Excellent. Any updates on the pregnant pony? She is still pregnant.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much we know.
That was one thing that I used to explain the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Is that's for things like doing a pregnancy test on a dog or a horse,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't really need it. If you just wait another couple weeks, generally you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
With dogs, especially with dogs. But sometimes people really want to know, and then if we can have the fun, then we can use the fun.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing is with the whole pregnancy thing. I mean, bearing in mind that we're run on.
There's a mosquito.
Got you
Sorry.
back. I know. Smack away.
Sorry.
It's mosquito time.
What's going on here?
Mosquito.
I'm a mosquito magnet. She's a mosquito magnet.
I
So we
just
spend our
slap
time going. Oh, sorry,
That's
I'm a
alright.
bit
That's
sore.
okay. That's alright.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're very conscious that we run on donations. So it's
Yeah.
people's money we're spending. So we do try and look at things and go, looks pregnant to me. Let's give it a couple of weeks. But sometimes, you get animals in that you do need to know about, because if they come in and they're unwell,
Yes.
there's certain circumstances where it's beneficial to know. Apart from, did Janine?
Well, if you're going to have to give them an antibiotic or something,
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
know
yeah,
if
yeah.
they're pregnant. I can see that. That would be logical. So that would need the fun. That would be a normal expense.
Yeah. Did Janine not have one that came in and everybody was waiting for it to give birth, and then they realised that there was no way that it could possibly have been pregnant in the first time in the amount that we were waiting for a baby? That's animals for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's just typical. So,
I was thrilled today. I always check the hay bales to see how we're doing, and we sold a lot of hay bales.
That's good.
oh,
Yeah.
that's super.
Yes.
That keeps us all just ticking over. So, are any of the pregnant equines closer to delivering? No, but they're
Wait a
trying.
minute. Closer? Of course they
Closer,
are.
yeah.
Every
There are
day
a
they're
few
closer.
days. There are a few days closer, but not that close.
No.
Oh, that little pony looks pretty round.
She looks like a bouncing ball, actually, and I
Yeah.
don't know if it's just because she's got short legs.
Maybe. Yeah,
Wee
could
soul,
How tall is she?
be. I don't know.
very small.
Yeah, what's
I
that
do
like?
not know, but she must be about.
You're supposed to know how tall is your hip joint? You don't know that. That's
It's
you're supposed
like
to
three-
know. When you go over by my door is a measuring tape. We stand up because you're all supposed to know that.
Yeah.
So that you can measure small ponies. So we want to know where's
Here?
your joint? No.
Oh.
The joint.
It's in there.
Where did you go?
Where'd you say behind your door? No.
By my door, right by my door to my bedroom. Right there. Hanging. Yep, that's it.
I see it.
You want to know where 36 inches goes.
36.
Everybody's supposed to know that. You're supposed to know that too. Put it down on the ground. See, and it's just about 36 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you've bent that. Look, I've got longer legs than that.
All right.
Okay. That's so.
Right, but
Okay.
so
Now go
she's
tell
small.
them
No, so she's smaller than that. So when you're standing beside the
Sure,
light,
well-
Like,
she's
yeah,
about here.
Yeah, right. She's probably.
Really?
Yeah. 23.
or 22,
Okay, what's
right?
your hip size?
Where's your hip?
Where's the joint?
31.
31.
There you
Okay.
go.
So now you know what your hip joint is.
All right. 31, was it?
Yes.
All right, 31.
That's a good thing for everybody to know.
Yeah. So
Everybody out there, you should go do that.
So she's about 23.
I think so, yeah,
She's
you're
teeny
right. Yeah,
weeny.
she's tiny.
Anything.
Yeah.
My dogs are bigger than that.
Yeah.
No, no, she's tiny.
My dogs are 32 inches.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she's like
Yeah,
tiny.
she's not big at all. So somebody's asking, and I think Janine's, all the rescues stay either, the equine rescues come into Meredith. We quarantine in Meredith because we've got very specific quarantine rules that we follow. And we quarantine in Meredith, or we quarantine here, where you sometimes see us moving everybody out and then moving everybody back in. So we follow the 30 days quarantine rules and observe them and make sure that we're all A-OK. And that's why the animals go between here and between Meredith.
Sometimes it's hard to explain.
And sometimes we get donkeys that look very similar.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got two. You know the one that you bought, Winnie, the one that's pregnant. She looked very like Dolly, who's just gone to her new home. And Arthur and Pockets are very similar.
There's a big difference in Pockets.
Well, I know exactly what the big difference is.
Yeah, I know.
Two of them
Yes, exact for the moment.
for the moment.
until we sort that out. So so they will go back and forward, but the sanctuary animals will remain the same. Like Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis. I just realized when I started to write that mission thing that we have A to Z.
Yeah.
We have asses to zebus.
Yes.
I thought that was very clever.
Very many asses.
Ah, there it is.
So somebody came, this person, Jerry, in 2016, they came from California on a red eye, got picked up in Peabody, driven back to the house, and was given a few minutes to change my clothes, and then out in the golf cart to the barn to start working. Yes, that
sounds good to me.
That sounds about right. Yes, indeedy. No, I do not speak Gaelic. Do you speak Gaelic?
No.
No, it's the most difficult language to learn.
I don't even know what it is.
I started trying in university. I gave up really quickly though.
I
It was a
thought
bit
dog
much.
went under there.
Yes.
Jeez.
Okay, so this is just a bit silly, and I will address this. Lynn and Haley from down the hill are saying on camera that the dogs are ready for matches, but nowhere possible for recipients to stay because Janine is in the guest house.
That is so asinine.
Guys, that on Facebook.
Please send Service Dog a formal letter. Well, they actually have a formal letter. It's called a legal letter, and it gets discussed in court. It might not be part of the ones that are actually posted
Let me
online.
tell you how it works.
You can see it on.
I don't give a shit what the legal says. The guest house is available for anybody about to get a dog. It's always been
has
like
been.
that. Yes. I mean, whoever's in there with my children or me or whatever, will get out. I'll go to the neighbors, I'll sit on the street, something. That place would be available. And always has been, and that's ridiculous.
Because they posted them
And
each day.
what?
They post them each day on Facebook.
What?
The dogs.
Yeah, it
Who
doesn't.
died?
It doesn't.
No, they just say they need a home or something.
They don't need a home. It's
Yeah, or whatever.
you know.
Yeah,
You know.
right.
Essentially, they also have Janine's old bedroom.
That's true.
So if you want to be, if everyone else gets out of where they live, there's a bedroom in the laundry room that happens to have
That's
an office
right.
in it at the
It
moment.
that was Judy's
So,
bedroom.
with a bathroom
Yeah.
and a sitting room. So there are two places you can come and stay, depending on who wants to give up their space first. So let's not be silly about
But
it.
I've always, the guest house has always been available. But let me tell you, how many dogs did they give away last year? 1, 2? 1? Okay.
I don't know, I
So
don't
there's
follow
3
it.
days out of 365 days that we're supposed to let that guest house sit empty just in case somebody comes along. No, that's not going to happen. Somebody's going to be there for the other 362 days
Yes.
or whatever. And we get out. That's all. No big deal.
And the other thing is, you know,
But you get a lot of money out of it.
yeah, it's Hello?
Who was?
Who was bit my back? There's a dog. There was a dog there at some point. You know, it's available. It's not holding anybody back. There's two places available, and this is just such a silly, silly line of discussion. It really is. And
It's just.
and people need to be able to
Excuses.
think box outside. That's
Think
how
outside
life
the
works.
box.
Oh, and there's Janine now again. Put it in writing.
If I had my apartment all fixed up down there, then that would be certainly available
Oh.
too.
Exactly.
I don't seem to be able to get the floor done.
This is the. Oh, shit.
What's it
That's the husband.
Ah.
Silly man.
Ah.
Okay.
That's Nick,
I see.
who
Okay.
should be working. See,
Ah.
you've been rude.
The people that watch this are amazing. I'll also tell you, there is a judge that I know that has this underneath his table,
He watches it too.
and he watches the dogs and the mail
That's
call and
wicked
stuff
funny.
like that.
That's wicked funny.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Why not?
judging gets to be pretty boring sometimes.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
I do not know what the dogs are barking
I
at.
think it's your daughter and her friend.
Upstairs.
Are they upstairs?
They're upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's probably the
It's
goats are
oh,
up at the gate, doing their goat nonsense. Right. Oh look, somebody else knows a lot of asses too. Yeah, we're coming down with them down in this place. We've got who've we got? We've got I technically put the mules in with asses as well.
There's quite a few.
I know they're not, but
That's wrong.
no, I know it's wrong. But
Get him, sick him.
For the-
Good girl, Sizzle. Roof. Roof.
so did you ever?
Roof, roof, roof.
I know it's children. Honestly,
If they're outside
talking
or
to me.
something.
yes. She's telling you.
Are they
Hello,
outside?
darling. No, they're upstairs.
Are you sure?
Well, the girls are upstairs.
Oh, really? Is that good?
Look at this.
No, I don't know what they're doing outside. I know. He's like, why are you under the desk?
He's hiding.
Because there was Sizzle was way down there.
He's a good
Didn't even
boy.
see her barking.
Okay,
So
get out of
funny.
here.
So apparently, did you? So this lady Michelle, I think, did you have a donkey called Josie?
Josie?
Josie. So apparently Josie was pregnant, according to Janine. Equivocal, according to the vet Brian. Not pregnant, according to Father Time, when we were on baby watch for over 15 months. Excellent. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, apparently some people were upset at the concept of Pasta going to another home. If I could find a nice, good home for him, he's out of here, and we'll find somebody else that needs a little help.
And then we bring someone else in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, the three house dogs are permanent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what he was always brought in to,
Yeah.
as a prototype.
If I don't find anything, I'll keep him. I mean, I don't want anybody telling me what I have to do. Let's get that straight.
Oh, imagine that.
Imagine that.
Got him.
Why start now?
Oh, you got some blood, but I killed him.
Oh, God.
There you go.
I do a good job training a dog.
I
Yes.
think you do.
Thank you very much.
And look how well behaved Janine is.
What this?
Look how well behaved Janine is as well.
Well, but is?
Well behaved Janine is.
Oh, yes, Janine is very well behaved.
There you
Yeah,
go.
she's not a good dog trainer, but she's a good farm dog trainer.
No, I meant you've trained her.
She's done a good job. No, she's done a good
I've
job.
often said that people with well-trained dogs have well-trained children. It's all the same thing.
Oh well, you've seen my dogs though, haven't you? They're like a rabble.
No, they're not too bad. They
No.
don't attack anybody.
No, they don't, and they're trained for the farm.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, when I had to put 34 dogs on the street up there in Newburyport,
That's so crazy.
I took farm dogs.
Uh-huh.
Because they had that feel about them.
Yeah.
The obedience-trained dogs, they'd get up and leave.
Yeah, I
so
do.
funny.
That was a bad thing. But no, I had 34 dogs. No leash, no collars on any of them.
That's a cool, that picture was really neat.
That's a good one.
Oh, Nick wants me to ask. What is it?
All right. enough.
They're upstairs.
He's like, I can't do the spiral. It's okay. Nick wanted me to ask you. You know the picture that you've got with all the 8 donkeys, and
Yeah.
it said Ronald Reagan. Was it Ronald Reagan that was sitting beside you?
Ronald Reagan Jr.
Ronald Reagan Jr.
Yes.
Because he said, that doesn't tie in with dates.
No.
Ah,
That's Ronald Reagan Jr. He worked for Good Morning America for a while,
right.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
and that's when they were here.
Ah.
Right. Oh, the pigeon. The pigeon is living the life of luxury at the moment.
It's getting super food.
Oh, yeah.
Living in the mansion.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. It's living its best life, that thing. Tell you.
Gets people food.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gets, no, it does not get people food. It gets the best blinking pigeon bits and pieces you can. Oh, it gets a bath.
Every
A
day.
bath.
A bath?
A bath. Gets
Yeah.
brushed
Oh,
out.
Bath.
Put in the shower on your arm. What do you do?
No.
She has a tub.
Special salts in a big thing.
Ah!
Dunks the pigeon in. It goes like this with its wings. Flicks it about. The floor in the kitchen is covered.
This must
The
be
work
funny.
surfaces are covered. The cabinets are covered
Ah.
and dripping. But the pigeon is wrapped in the towel, and everybody walks away and leaves everything dripping.
Wow.
I'm like, well,
See, that's what
good.
you can't regulate this stuff.
This is gonna
No.
be a video. We're gonna put this on video.
yes,
you might win
in
$10,000.
fact, I will take a video because it's quite the
You
procedure.
might just send it to 10 that.
And
it's on
it has to
video.
be done in the morning, not at night time, in case it gets chilly overnight,
Oh, there we go.
because the air
This
conditioning's
is
on.
water you're using.
Oh no, it's got bath salts in it,
Oh yeah.
obviously.
No, I didn't know. There's this diametric earth or whatever it is.
Diatom, diet
something.
that stuff.
That
yes.
stuff.
Right.
I use that with the chickens and with pigeons for mites and louse.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. Yep.
The pigeon next is gonna have a coat.
When did you start leash training puppies?
When do I?
When would you start leash training puppies?
About 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All by themselves. With their rear end in the corner. So you don't want the dog to get backing up. Like, ah! You know, because then you're going
Yeah.
like this. Right, and it looks like that to the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the worst thing.
That's not what you want to teach it.
No. That's why I get their rear end in the corner before I put that leash on. Then I tighten it a little bit. Then if they go backwards, I'm not chasing them with this.
No, because
Yeah.
they're in the corner.
The garter.
They've chased themselves.
Right.
Carlene, can Larky and Jiminy sing on the spot like Bentley and Chaos did?
Sing.
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 They do some, but I've not worked on that tremendously. For a while there, they were doing that in the afternoon.
Huh.
Where are they?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't ask them to do it. They don't.
No. I actually spend my time asking my dogs not to do it. But hey,
Funny.
if you wanna have a chorus, I can bring you a few more.
We should go see-
All
go see
4 of
that.
them were doing it, including this guy.
Well, that'll be good when he goes to a new home.
Let's go.
They'll be delighted. Oh. So that's us with
Very good.
questions,
Oh, good.
I think. Look at that.
That's good.
Janine is going to be so not proud. We're at 8 minutes over. It's
That's all right.
5:38.
8 minutes, not bad. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
All right.
Okay.
But that's us all sorted,
Alright.
I think, for Tuesday. Bring on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I know
yeah,
there's
it is
some-
Tuesday. Huh?
Yeah.
It feels so weird. I feel like
I know.
it feels like Friday.
I know there's something happening on Wednesday, and I can't for the life of me remember yet.
I can't.
The newspaper come out again.
Good. It
Did
wasn't
I
bad.
send anything in?
Yes, you did. You finished it the weekend, did you not?
Did I send it?
I don't know, but I remember you saying something that's me got my news. I was working on my newspaper article.
I can't remember. Yeah. It feels like Friday.
I don't get it in my head Saturday morning. I just don't have it in my head.
Oh, mind you were out Saturday morning.
She was.
You were out with Judy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
All right. Well,
Right.
Thank
you so
Have
very
a good
much,
night.
everybody. And
It's a great big long one.
is it?
Is that the one with Judy? No, Judy.
so.
Sandy?
It might.
Sandy.
I think you said something about the two dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I think
Thank
that
you,
might
have a
that
good night.
very well might be it. Oh look, we've been a wee bit squint.
Ah.
That just ties in with everything. It's a wee bit off level, but hey, whatever.
We all-
Have a good
Bye everyone.
Bye.